Buying a very powerful laptop is not a big deal. What is a big challenge is getting the same power in a small form factor. And today we are going to show you one of the world's most powerful 14-inch laptops. Yes, welcome to Business World. I'm your host Siddharth, and today we are going to talk about the Asus Zephyrus G14, which is one of the world's most powerful 14-inch gaming laptops. So let's start this review by talking about the design first. Most of the gaming laptops have a very different design and they actually stand out in a work scenario, or if you're taking it to office, it looks kind of funny. Not this laptop. The Asus Zephyrus G14 has a very nice design to it. The design is very chic and very subtle, while this is actually the most powerful gaming laptop. The whole chassis of this laptop is made of aluminum and magnesium alloy, and that lends a very premium feel to this laptop. It's a very tough little thing. You cannot, there is no flex to this laptop. You can actually open the lid with one hand and the laptop does not shake if you're into that. As I said in the beginning of this review, this laptop does not come with any RGB lights. Thank you Asus for that. This laptop actually comes with AniMe Matrix. Now what is AniMe Matrix? AniMe Matrix is the light you can see behind the screen right here. The AniMe Matrix screen actually consists of 1215 micro LEDs which do not glow in RGB, they glow in white color, and this is fully customizable. You can use animated GIFs here, you can use it with your texts, you can write your own name, your phone number, whatever you want here. Apart from that, this AniMe Matrix display also shows you battery health of the laptop. It also shows you if you have received any mails or the time and the date, etc, etc. I'm sure in future Asus will upgrade more information onto this. Now let's talk about the port selection and the connectivity features on this laptop. This laptop comes with two USB 3.1 Type A ports. Unfortunately, both the ports are on the right hand side of the device, and there are two USB-C type ports as well. Thankfully, one of them is on the left and one of them is on the right. The left USB-C port can actually be used for charging as well, but it only charges up to 65 watts, and with that you cannot really use the graphics card in the machine. Apart from the USB-C ports, you also get a full-size HDMI 2.0 port and 3.5mm jack, and also the Kensington lock and the power socket. Now let's come to the keyboard and the screen. The keyboard here is excellent. In fact, it has 1.7mm of travel, and we have used this laptop for content creation. We have typed out documents on this, and the whole feel of the keyboard is very nice. It has got very satisfying click and travel to the keys, and overall it has been a great experience typing on this keyboard. Apart from this, you get 4 hotkeys, 2 for volume up down, 1 for mute, and 1 which directly takes you to the Armoury Crate application. Now since this is an ROG laptop, Armoury Crate application is very important. You can totally control the internals of the computer from the Armoury Crate application. You can also tune your AniMe Matrix display from the Armoury Crate application. Now let's talk about the trackpad. The trackpad here is awesome. It's made out of glass. It's a little small, but it's accurate, and that we had no problems using the trackpad here. If you're looking at this laptop purely for gaming, then obviously you'll be using a gaming mouse, and the trackpad, whenever you use it, it is very good. You also get a biometric fingerprint sensor, which is also your power button. Right on the palm rest, you get 2 speakers which are firing directly at you, and then there are 2 speakers down below underneath the laptop, and these 4 speakers give out excellent loud volume audio to this laptop. Now let's come to the screen, which is really good. You can get this laptop with multiple screens. You can get this in 1080p 120Hz display, but the screen on this unit here is a 1440p panel. This has a 60Hz refresh rate. Also, both the screens are 100% sRGB compliant, and the color accuracy is on point. So if you are using this for any creative purposes, be rest assured the screen reproduces exactly the colors that you want. Now we'll talk about the internals which actually make this laptop the world's most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop. So this particular unit here is one of the top of the line units sent to us by Asus, but you can get this laptop in multiple configurations. And this unit here comes with the Ryzen 9-4900HS CPU, which has 8 cores and 16 threads. Along with that CPU, you get RTX 2060 Max-Q GPU with 6GB of RAM. Coming to RAM and storage, you get 16GB of LPDDR4 RAM and also 1TB of NVMe M.2 SSD storage. As I said before, you can have the G14 with multiple configurations. You have the R7, the R5 processors available here. You also have multiple options on graphics cards. You can have 1660 Ti, Max-Q, you can have 1650 Ti and also the 1650 versions of graphics cards here. Apart from that, you get Windows 10 and Microsoft Office 365 with a lifetime license on the G14. Now with all that power, you need a good battery to support it, and this laptop comes with 75 watt-hour battery inside. Asus claims that this battery would give you above 10 hours of usage, but we have sort of got a little less than that. We have got constantly 7 to 8 hours of battery life with our kind of usage with video editing and Photoshop and etc. But even 8 hours of battery life with such kind of internals is quite a good number, and we give it a big thumbs up for the battery life. What have we not spoken about? We haven't spoken about the cooling. Yes, Asus has taken care of the cooling really well. There are vents all over the laptop, on the sides, on the front, on the back and on the bottom, and the fans do get loud, but heat dissipation is alright, and I have not found this laptop getting overly hot in our usage cases, so it's all good there. So we played a little bit of games on this and the experience was excellent. The screen here has a high pixel density because it's a smaller screen with a 1440p refresh rate, but ideally if you're looking at this laptop for gaming, you should look at the 1080p variant because it has a higher refresh rate of 120Hz. This laptop can play any of the AAA titles available in the market right now. What we used this laptop mostly for was video editing, live streaming and video recording, also a little bit of Photoshop. We actually edited 4K 60 FPS, 4K 30 FPS videos on this. We also tried editing 8K videos on it and exporting and rendering 8K videos, and this laptop was at least 50% faster than our MacBook Pros, which we usually edit on. So a pleasant experience using this laptop for video editing, content creation, live streaming, and even this video right now is being recorded on the Zephyrus G14 using a capture card attached to my DSLR. Now let's come to the cons of the device. Yes, there are a little bit of cons here and there. The first thing that you'll notice is the dim backlight. Now it's not really dim. This particular unit with the moonlight silver color actually has a silver keyboard, and the white backlight and the silver keyboard really doesn't give out that much of contrast. Although the backlight is bright enough, but it's kind of difficult to see because of the silver keyboard. Apart from that, I really did not like the placement of the two USB type A ports on one side, on the right side. So suppose you're using two big fat USB connectors, maybe a gaming mouse, maybe a capture card, maybe a USB mic. So it kind of gets difficult to put both the USBs inside at the same time. So we faced a little bit of challenge there. It's easily fixable with a USB hub, but right out of the box, this was a challenge that we faced. Now, Asus has definitely taken care of the cooling system here, but the fans do tend to get loud. You can obviously turn it down manually by choosing the silent mode, but during heavy loads the fans tend to get really loud, and if you are actually using this laptop for live streaming, or if you are recording anything on this laptop using a USB mic, the mic tends to catch all that sound of the fan. So that, I believe, was an issue, but it can be managed though. Now in the old normal, I would have never opened my laptop's webcam, and I did not even care whether it existed or not. This laptop does not come with a webcam, and in the new normal where video conferencing is a part of your life and Zoom calls and etc, so a lack of webcam is actually a bummer. Asus should actually bundle a webcam with the top of the line model at least. If you are a content creator, if you are somebody who has to edit a lot of videos, if you want to do live streaming while you're gaming, you should definitely check out the Asus Zephyrus G14. If you're a gamer and you want a small footprint laptop, a 14-inch laptop, you can definitely look at the Zephyrus G14 because it has all the horsepower and a great screen and that AniMe matrix display. Now let's talk about the pricing of the Asus Zephyrus G14. This particular unit here has been sent to us by Asus. This is one of the top of the line units with 1440p screen with the Ryzen 9 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, and also the 2060 Max-Q GPU and the AniMe matrix display. You can have this laptop without the AniMe matrix display. You can have it with other processors, other GPU cards, lesser RAM, lesser storage, etc, etc. A lot of combinations are available. This series, the G14 series, starts at 98,000 Indian rupees. This particular unit here I think costs around 1,60,000 rupees. So that was it, guys. I hope you liked our review. If you have any comments, suggestions or queries for Asus, do write it down in the comment section below. If you're watching this on our website, do send us an email or connect with us on Twitter. We can get all your queries answered by Asus India. And for more such interesting content, do stay tuned to Business World. I'm your host Siddharth, signing off. Stay home, stay safe.